Hey, his name's Fen, playing some Ashes and Dust. Story in the description. Okay, if everybody's read up on their schoolwork, let's get going. Find and take back the Codex of Ashes and Dust. The keepers can be stingy on payment. Find at least 2,400 in loot. Killing just isn't your style. Don't kill anyone. Don't knock out more than 2 people. Find a secret exit in Lord Desmond's quarters. Right. Do I really want to play another mission where you can't knock out more than 2 people? Do I? No, I don't. I don't like to normally play on normally, but knocking out people is my style.
Better get moving before they see me.
Yeah, they're def gonna see you. And, of course, the first guy that you even see is this dude. And he's got a light just to mock you for deciding not to knock out anybody. I can knock out whomever I choose because, yeah, you peoples with a light. I can't stand the look of your orc-like face! Hanging from Mordor, coming out your car door, whatever you're doing, I just can't stand you. Also, I'm gonna knock this guy out. This is for a practical purpose, by the way, I'm doing this. Just so you know, it's not just willy-nilly, it's for a very practical reason. Now that I'm done being practical, I will demonstrate the thing. And that's some water turning wheels. Pretty clean electricity.
I said, that's not a Burrick, you taffer. That's my wife. You do get it, right? Because my wife was, you know...
Oh, I get it. It's just not your best.
Taff off. You wouldn't know a good joke if you stepped in it.
Oh, come on, Jonesy. It wasn't even funny.
Nah, what do you know? No one ever laughs at your jokes.
Well, at least mine makes sense. Your jokes don't even make any sense. I mean, come on. How can any sensible taffer believe that you're... Wait. Hold on. I get it now. That is funny.
Because that dude walking along would have sort of interrupted the combo. Yeah, murder. I don't know what your problem is. Murder is pretty common in these parts. Disease, deformity, and murder. The 3 deadly sins. Not as confident as I once was in knocking out people from the front. Which is good because you're not really supposed to do it at all. So yeah. Hey. I kind of remember this first part because I think I did a tiny little off-camera playthrough, just a tiny bit of the first part of this recently-ish. Oh, that's Jonesy's key, so Jonesy's gonna be here, okay. Jonesy's diary. This is gonna be a nice reading mission, and we can already tell it's gonna have a good sense of humor, alright? That taffing statue that sits in the supply room spoke to me again. It told me that if I followed its directions, it would lead me to a great treasure. I told Jack about it, but he just kinda gave me one of them sideways looks he does and didn't say nothing. I even told Moira and she didn't believe me either. Said all this basement work's been messing with my head, and that I need to ask Desmond if I can work upstairs for a bit. Ha! Like Desmond would want me up with the others. I might run into a guest or something. Heaven forbid that. I'm gonna try and see that statue again tonight when everyone's asleep. The statue has a name apparently. Said its name was Marcus. Sounds familiar. Maybe Moira knows something about it. I'll have to ask her tomorrow. Anyway, it told me that we were all in danger, and that a great evil was coming to the manor. It didn't give me any more details. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been drinking a lot of Nuka-Cola, but it told me that I'm supposed to come and see it again tonight when everyone's asleep. I'm kinda scared. That voice isn't natural and always gives me the heebies when I hear it. Captain Wilkins confronted me about the statue this morning after my shift was over. That bloody bastard Jack must have tattled on me. You can't trust anyone these days. He told me that I should request some time off and stay in an inn for a few days to get some air. Everyone seems to think that I'm crazy. I don't know why it's only me that seems to be able to hear the statue, but I know that I'm really hearing it. I'm not crazy. I found out from Moira that this manor was built by an old Hammerite explorer named Marcus Tavarian a long time ago. She also mentioned that the statue in the basement is actually a statue of him. I knew I wasn't crazy. How could I possibly come up with the name Marcus on my own? I had no idea. I met with Marcus again while everyone was asleep. He told me that there was only one way to stop becoming evil, and that I needed to move his statue out of the way and start digging. It was a bit noisy, but I managed to dig up an old rusty dagger that was buried beneath him. This thing looks ancient, but I don't see how it could even cut anything. It's way too rusted. Marcus told me that it needs to be sanctified in holy water, or else it's worthless. Captain caught me like the bastard he is. He took the dagger from me and turned me into Desmond for damaging his property. Desmond ordered that Marcus's statue be moved up to the 3rd floor and that I'm never allowed near it again. He didn't mention the dagger. I wonder if Wilkins even told him about it. Wouldn't surprise me. Probably wants to pawn off the relic himself. Taffer. Desmond even had the nerve to ask me about the wine that's gone missing. Everyone knows that it's Frederick who's taken it. I told him that I've seen Jack visit the wine room quite a bit. Maybe that'll teach the bastard to tell it on me. I asked the captain about the dagger, but he acted like he didn't know what I was talking about. Taffer! I bet he sold it. Mr. High and Mighty thinking he's top Taffer up there guarding the 3rd floor entrance. We'll see who's laughing when the evil that Marcus talked about comes around. I'll be long gone by then. Maybe I could join the army. I like their uniforms. Or I could join the Downwinders, get rich, and take more away from this place. Boy, that'd be something. Oh, really? Find Marcus's dagger? Yes. Okay. Thought I saw something moving there, but it was just a dummy. Dummies don't move. A dummy. This week I pulled basement duty, so that means I'm stuck with Jonesy. I don't really mind it as long as he doesn't talk too much. Word came from Moira, the cook, that Lord Desmond has begun noticing bottles of wine missing from the rack at the end of each month. Luckily, it dates back to before I came here, so he can't possibly think that I have something to do with it. Though, I've never actually seen him go into that room. I suspect Jonesy. He's got the personality of someone who's half intoxicated most of the time, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was him. Only been here for 2 weeks and I'm already starting to get bored. Jonesy said that the place is full of secrets and mystery, but I can't see it. He's just an old, burned-out, superstitious taffer who jumps at his own shadow, and his jokes aren't any good. Well, okay then. So hopefully I can get into some exciting gameplay here. But, I gotta read everything that's in my face first. Because, it stops me from taking the spoils of gaming and gambling. Okay, I guess that didn't really work. But, that was the idea. And ideas can change the world when your GeForce 2 fan stops working because they all used to be so freaking cheap. It was just amazing. Oh, there's another papyrus. Wanted to see that statue that Jonesy was talking about today, but it's up on the 3rd. Frederick is the only one, save Lord Desmond and Miss Rena, that has a key. I found Frederick wandering the halls as usual, and asked the crooked bastard if I could go up there, but he just looked at me suspiciously and, after a rather invasive interrogation about why exactly I wanted to go up there, snubbed me off. It's probably nothing anyway. Whoever heard of a statue that speaks? Jonesy just gets bored and comes up with silly stories to keep us all entertained. Can't blame him, I guess. Not much happens here. Still, who does Frederick think he bloody well is to treat me like that? All the greasy little slimeball does is wander around and steal Desmond's wine. I think I'll wait for him outside the quarters when I'm off duty and nick his key while his head's swimming with wine. Speaking or not, I'm gonna see this bloody statue. That's the spirit, lad. Description. Used for relief of cold and sinus, including but not limited to coughing, sore throat, stuffy nose, headaches, body aches, and fever. Directions: take 1 spoonful of syrup every 4 bells as needed. Do not take more than 6 doses in a 24-bell period. For faster recovery, take after a good leeching. Warning: taking more than the recommended amount may result in extreme drowsiness and, in rare cases, death. Nothing short of an explosion will wake you if more than 1 spoon is used in a 4-bell period. So does that mean you say this guy's not going to wake up? It's pretty amusing. Well, here's a statue, but it must not be the statue. It's just some guy going, me, with a hand on his chest. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's an old woman.
I see you.
Yeah, well, I see you too. And not in the Avatar way, I just see you with my eyes. Okay, but seriously, no map. Garrett, you are rather unprepared these last few times going around of the go-around. Oh, I don't even have any weapons. I mean, I don't have a sword. It's not exactly the same thing as having no weapons. Let's see. I don't even have an objective to find weapons. Well, I gotta find a dagger, but because it's just like, hey, no banners will be slashed and trashed in this smash and grash. So, don't even try there, son. Yeah, gotta explore this whole place. Oh, it's a wine cellar. Awesome. I'll have some of that. Thank you for playing my game. Alrighty, gotta go up the ladder method because it's like super. It's super. You don't want a non-super ladder. Come on, man. All this time playing this game and I still can't get on a ladder properly. I am the consummate thiefman. No water arrows or nothing. Garrett, why haven't you come prepared, especially on normal? Being prepared is normal.
Is someone okay?
Go away. Go away. And knocking out everybody is also normal, you know, because it's not expert. Lol. Also, nice little cute mask there. This is pretty funny. Yeah. I don't know. This mission is pretty fun and entertaining, though it's a lot of readmanship, and that's a little stressful for some reason, because, well, whatever. Hey, you with the lantern. That's right. Disappear from existence. Thank you.
Someone get him!
Oh man, look at my excessive health. So totally unhappy about that. Oh, alright, that's that. That's that. This is a contest mission, by the way. A contest mission. Because I'm a super gangsta who doesn't say the word tea. Gangsters do not say the word tea, nor do they drink tea, nor do they chuck tea in the ocean. Like it was some sort of ball of the gowns. You know, ball of the gowns, a bunch of gowns just prancing around with the pale green pants with nobody inside him, also prancing around and marveling at his luck with a bunch of gorgeous ladies just prancing around him. I mean, who can believe it? Notice, all suspicious behavior noted by any of the staff shall be reported to groundskeeper Frederick at once. No exceptions. It's quite simple, really. If you see someone or something out of the ordinary, you will report it to Frederick immediately. This notice is valid and did I take it down, Lord Desmond. Oh, I see. It's the only notice that's valid. All the others just can't even be read. They're so invalid. God. Yeah, it's just like Garrett's like, I'm not reading any of these other notices that don't look like they're super important. I can't believe that Frederick has the audacity to ask me to go down and check the wine room every so often. I'm supposed to try and see if anyone goes in there. Everyone knows it's him that's been taking it. He also not so subtly encouraged me to leave some cheese in there to get the guard's stomach rumbling. I'm then supposed to report if I see anyone in there. Oh, I'll go down there all right, but I might let it slip to the guards what Frederick's got planned as I go by. It could be worse, I suppose. At least the wine rack isn't located in the supply room. It's freezing in there for some reason. It's because the statues are evil, you disgusting non-believers, yeah. So, I guess this is the place. Yeah. Guards with lanterns are sprinkled liberally around, I guess, you know, to compensate for the fact that I'm on normal, and if you're on expert, it's to compensate for the fact that otherwise it would be, like, too friendly and stuff. You know, you don't want your thief missions to be too friendly. After all, you are supposed to be a thief who is not a friendly person, and, you know, oil and water don't mix, or frickin' something. I think that's true. It's a very strange phenomenon. Or phenom, if you want to market a processor chip strangely and then go back on it a few years later because, seriously? Well, I guess this is fairly linear. That's interesting. The whole big dramatic story was made about this, but, yeah, see? He's got his light and everything. All's fair in light and war. That wasn't a funny joke either, but you know, that guy told a joke about his Burrick wife, and that also wasn't funny. It didn't even make sense. There you go. Uh-oh. I'm in for the light of heaven now, and I'm just not prepared to accept such a thing, because I'm just stringing everybody along. Oh, that's right, I'm referencing something that happened when I was a frickin' teenager. Somebody accused me of stringing somebody along, which, what does that even mean? Are we talking about string theory? Why would you say that on some sort of teenage chat forum for schoolwork? Oh, man. But, boy, when I was a teenager, it sure was dumb, because those are the years that are kind of the stupid years, where, you know, stuff happens. Also, I think there's nothing on here, because, copyright. Dearest Maria, I know you're on tour in Aldale right now with the rock band of your dreams, but I heard a local folk band at the bar the other night, and I thought, oh, she is. I thought their music was exceptional, so I invited them to the studio to do a recording. I wanted your opinion on whether or not you think we could produce them. The following is a small sample of the song entitled In the Summer. Do enjoy it and let me know what you think as soon as you can. Sincerely, Charles Shutterberg. Unfortunately, we don't get to hear it because probable copyright or something. It's too bad, you know, you gotta play this mission for yourself. And there's a Thief 3 person. Yeah. She's a sly person with a good mind, and she has to read music. That's how you know she's an intelligent songstress, is that she reads this incomprehensible driveldy-gook that I can't understand, so obviously not jealous at all. I've decided to move on and continue my summer tour of Alldale tomorrow. I've had enough of this place and Lord Desmond. He seems nice enough, but I don't appreciate when he comes in unannounced. What sort of grown man skulks about in the shadows and creeps around his own house as a child would play hide-and-seek? I find it unsettling how he seems to appear from nowhere, popping out from behind a statue here, materializing in a corner there. Sometimes I'll find him waiting for me in my room in the middle of the night when I return from the privy, his only intention a brief conversation about my music before slipping off into the shadows again. I've dealt with perverts before, but he doesn't seem to be one. Is it possible to be completely psychotic and unrealistically chivalrous at the same time? Either way, it's unsettling and I've had enough. Oh, well, that's interesting. You know, an interesting sort of pervert psychotic. That's a good character. I approve. All right. I still don't have a key to that chest down in that one room, but maybe it was on that sleeping guard and I just blatantly forgot to take it, or maybe I'm just totally mistaken. And I'll have to go back there later after going to the super top floor with possible, like, libraries and pretentious things all over it. I mean, I don't know. Also, did I not just totally forget to get these masks along here? Probably. Looks like they could be got. Oh! Okay, well, you know, normal, you have too much health, so... Hang on. Is that really... Oh. That's it? Uh-oh. Who the hell is... Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? I don't remember seeing you. Well, you're not going to be anybody for long. Seriously, where did you come from? Did I miss a place? What on earth? Maybe he just has a long route. See, there's my loot goal already, because, you know, it's normal. Did I not go ahead? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep getting loot, though, because getting loot is fun, and yeah. Boy, I'm real disappointed that I played on normal, I guess, but... After Benny's dead, I was just like, no, I want to knock everybody out as a treat. Style reward. Okay, I guess I'm probably not supposed to come up this way, but going to anyways, because why not? I'm an expert after all. Oh, it's the captain's key. I see. Well, that's nice, isn't it? This guy cannot get into the very door he is guarding, which might actually be a wise thing or something. Probably supposed to come from behind him. That seems a lot more reasonable. So... I guess, yeah, that looks like a plaque beside the door, but it's just a brick. Texture, comments, and remarks. I can't believe how good I am. Alright? Alright. Oh. It's a bathroom, but it's not. You know, the tiles suggest that it's a bathroom. Also, there's a bottle of wine under there, so this guy is the drunk. Jumping to conclusions because... Why not? Yeah, he's got hidden bottles. He definitely is the drunk. Let's read in the dark. Frederick, at the beginning of the month you reported that we had 44 bottles of wine in stock. Based on your monthly inventory reports and cook supply ledger, I've come to the conclusion that one of our staff is stealing the wine. Take a look at this excerpt from your month's end inventory report and cook's ledger. A blah 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 blah. A blah blah blah. I typically consume 18 bottles of wine per month, which is rather a lot, really. That's one glass with every meal, and a cook generally uses anywhere from 15 to 17 bottles in 1 month's time. That leaves 6 bottles unaccounted for. I threw no parties this month and had no guests. The musicians buy their own wine with the generous salary that I provide. Now, without evidence, it is worthless to point fingers, but I am beginning to suspect that the nightly basement guards have been popping a few corks when nobody's looking. I'll leave it to you to find out for sure. I don't care how it's done, This guy's allergic to apostrophes. I just want it done. You can send one of the servants down periodically to check, or you can go down there yourself. I'll be expecting results by next month's inventory report, Lord Desmond. Okay, so this guy is not the guy who drinks drunk. But, like, I don't know. Maybe he is, because the bottles are hidden. So, like, maybe he just wants to, like, punish some guy because he's just sort of vindictive. That's very possible, you know? I'd purchase that with my wine money. So, obviously I've taken everybody out who can be taken out, as I'm full of hubris, and that means that I always am a man of my word and do what I say, and pretty much just am better than everyone else in actual fact. That is what hubris means. And I say that because I'm filled with hubris, etc. That's the joke. Alright. Okay, I'm actually going to leave you there. Oh, so undead are going to be involved, except not, because I can't actually take this. I guess I'm going to mix it with something. Hey, why not? Also, why not have a bunch of big old fat Lost City artifacts just sitting around the corners of your room? You know? Why not? A pox upon it! 3 times I visited this manor, and 3 times I've been turned down. Why doth he not want the help of our order? Why doth he refuse to allow us to build a sanctuary here? I've reminded him time and time again of the important history behind this house and of its important meaning to our order, but it doth not seem to do me good. I worry for our Lord Desmond. He seems to be clinging to this manor's paganistic past, and doth not seek to illuminate it with the light and truth of the builder. He refuses to take down those hideous trickster masks in the main hall, even. He calls them art. I call them folly. Builder knows what sort of evil pagan tricks are still clinging to them even now after all these years. Hammer, anvil, forge, and fire, chase away the hoofed liar. Roof and doorway, block and beam, chase the trickster from our dream. Is it me, or is it hot in this room? I'd better strip immediately. It is not the summer, for all the other rooms remain normal. Even at night, when the sun has gone to sleep, I feel as if the sun is in this very room. I can hardly sleep from all the sweat. Perhaps there is still some pagan trickery about. Perhaps some evil wisp or pixie does not want me here. Whatever it may be, it makes staying here very uncomfortable. When the builder came amongst his children and asked, Who is it that hath spoilt this work? Then didst his errant son answer, I do not know. Then didst the builder cast down his son and smite him with his hammer. For is it not known that a mistake may be mastered, but a lie lasteth forever on the tongue? No, it doesn't. It only lasts till you're done saying it. So make sure you're finished saying your lies before you call your dispose method. Actually, calling your dispose method will make you be finished with your lies, but, you know, hey, programming gobbledygook. I don't have to explain myself. Also, I'm running out of places to go. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, because there's a 3rd floor up here. And, oh, wait a minute. No, but I am, because I don't have a key. Unless I got a key from that hammer guy. Well, obviously, I gotta find something. Well, I do have the captain's key. Though I don't remember any other locked door, but maybe. Man, that is nice. Well, maybe it's for here somehow. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it is. Oh.
Found me. Do not be alarmed. I will not harm you. I am Marcus Tavarian. The dagger you hold is but an extension of my will. You will have need of it on the trials ahead. Before it can be of any use to you, it needs to be sanctified in holy water. Once blessed, you shall have the power to destroy even the most great and evil artifact. Do not give the Codex of Ashes and Dust back to the Keepers. Do not allow Desmond to use it. It must be destroyed, and soon.
Ah. Okay, then. So sanctify the dagger, destroy the codex, and then get out. Well, that'll be next time. So see you guys then, and bye for now.